Forward-thinking service providers and enterprises are migrating to cloud-optimized data centers to deliver business-critical services more efficiently and minimize operating costs. As they design these next-generation data centers, organizations are taking a hard look at the legacy network for 3 reasons. First, virtualization demands more bandwidth and shifts data flows from north-south to east-west, straining existing switches to the limit. Next, distributed web-based applications place greater pressure on the network to provide users with zero downtime and the highest possible performance levels. Finally, IT's new focus on service delivery versus the infrastructure itself requires a level of agility that legacy networks simply can't deliver. These are just some of the factors that call for a radically different approach to the data center network. What's wrong with implementing a cloud infrastructure on a legacy network? In short, the traditional 3-tier network architecture wasn't designed to meet the demands of today's highly virtualized environments. For one thing, most legacy networks achieve reliability through redundancy, so nearly half of all connections go unused, an inefficient approach. In addition, years and years of simply adding components to scale the network has created a structure that's both unwieldy and rigid. And managing this level of complexity requires substantial staff time and resources better spent on strategic initiatives and innovation. Clearly, the legacy network is not up to the challenge. The promise of the cloud can't be realized by tinkering with legacy architectures. An entirely new paradigm is needed: Ethernet fabrics, the foundation of a flatter, faster network that's as easy to manage as a single device. Fabrics are winning broad acceptance from analysts and IT managers alike. In fact, most service providers have already migrated to fabric-based networks to accelerate the rollout of innovative, revenue-generating services at competitive price points. Enterprises are also adopting fabrics as the cornerstone of reliable, high-performance networks in an effort to meet the ever-rising demands of employees, partners, and customers. These organizations are realizing substantial benefits from fabric-based infrastructures, streamlined operations that reduce the need for human intervention, network segmentation, which enables new service delivery models, and simplified architectures that replace complex hardwired platforms. When it comes to fabrics, Brocade is at the forefront. We've been delivering fabric-based networking solutions for almost 20 years. Brocade VCS fabric technology is an innovative approach that enables the use of Ethernet fabrics in some of the world's most demanding networks. Why? Because it offers unmatched automation, reliability, and investment protection. Brocade VCS fabrics behave like a single logical element, simplifying management. Automated features such as self-forming fabrics and zero-touch virtual machine discovery dramatically reduce the need for hands-on IT support. Self-healing VCS fabrics virtually eliminate downtime from link failures and enhance network availability with fabric-level monitoring and troubleshooting tools. Explosive growth in network traffic is no problem for VCS fabrics. They scale from a few racks up to 8,000 ports per fabric. VCS fabric technology also protects investments with a ports-on-demand feature and Brocade network subscription, which enable flexible, pay-as-you-grow models. Automated, reliable, evolutionary. That's the Brocade VCS fabric advantage. To design the next generation of cloud-ready, virtualized data centers, many network architects are turning to Brocade VDX switches. Powered by VCS fabric technology, these switches feature ultra-low latency and the industry's lowest power consumption, offering superior performance while minimizing operating costs. The Brocade VDX switch family spans a wide range of price points and features to ease the migration to an Ethernet fabric-based infrastructure, all while leveraging current network investments. Start with the entry-level Brocade VDX 6710. A rock-solid choice for 1 gigabit Ethernet server connectivity. Or move up to the high-density Brocade VDX 6720 with mix-and-match 1 and 10 gigabit Ethernet wire speed connections. If network convergence is the goal, the Brocade VDX 6730 is the answer, adding seamless fiber channel connectivity to the Brocade VDX 6720. The newest family member, the Brocade VDX 8770 switch, takes VCS fabric technology to new heights. The Brocade VDX 8770, a modular switch, delivers unmatched automation and scale-out performance. The perfect formula for highly virtualized data centers and demanding cloud workloads. Its industry-leading features include 4 terabits per second line rate backplane, twice the performance of competitive switches, 100 gigabit Ethernet ready for future-proof designs, automatic load balancing at up to 80 gigabits per second per ISL trunk for optimized traffic flows, 4 microsecond any-to-any latency for latency-sensitive applications, and the Brocade VDX 8770 is SDN ready with hardware support for OpenStack, OpenFlow, and more. As service providers and enterprises move to the cloud, the traditional 3-tier network architecture is approaching its end of life. The time is right for the Brocade VDX switch family, which streamlines the migration to a fabric-based infrastructure and meets the need for high-performance, ultra-low latency, and reduced operating costs. Together, Brocade VDX switches and Brocade VCS fabric technology deliver a radically simplified network, a network that just works.